It's raining outside. I can't get much done. Plus, oh my gosh, every time the cats come in, they want to be petted, 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 petted. Anybody want any cats or want to come over and pet some cats because they're driving me crazy? I don't really care to pet cats that much. All right, so I did want to build this. This was at the Dollar General, $10.50. I mean, it's like I kind of like it. I love motorcycles, but I don't know. It'd be a fun build. At least I'll have some unique pieces. And if I don't like the build, I can always turn it to something else. That's the one wonderful thing about Creator. It's not as collectible as, say, like Star Wars or other things. You get 3 books. You get this weird, I want to say a 3-wheeler. There's 2 motorcycles. Which one am I building? I'm building this one. It doesn't look as cool here. Well, this one, I don't know what that is. I mean, it's technically a motorcycle, but, you know, it looks more like a dirt bike, I guess. I like the more Harley looking one, like on the front cover. Okay, so normally you get bags that are numbered, but since this is a build, whichever one you want to build, I suppose there's not as many. There's not that many pieces in the bag, so 128. Be careful though if you're buying from Dollar General. They're going through a lot of things right now. At least the one that I went to is like 2 times in a row that I've been there. My fingers are really red on this. 2 times in a row that I've been there, they were completely closed and they should have been open. There was even vendors outside going, yeah, we don't know where they are. Somebody's supposed to be here. And the guy there was overwhelmed because he was all by himself and nobody was, everybody caught him sick. So I don't know how you can be sick this time of year, but maybe they're just sick of working. All right, so here we got all the pieces rolled out, ready to go. Anybody joining me yet? Nope. All right, so yeah, I mean, so be careful when you're going there. Also, their prices aren't matching what's on the stickers all the time. They're kind of falling behind on that. Like it said $10.50 on the sticker and gave the number and everything, but whenever I went up there, it rang up wrong, and so he fixed that. And there was another thing I bought, and it was ringing up wrong, and he had the sticker on the box, so he's like, well, I mean, you know, so just don't walk. Like I almost walked out because I was like, wait, $28 total. What did I buy? And it's like I looked over the receipts, like, yeah, I didn't buy anything for $16. No. So yeah. I mean, if this was $16 really, which there's no way. It's only 128 pieces. The creators don't have a license, so 128 pieces, $12.80. It's about that, about the highest it would go. All right, so I got to carefully look at these things. I think all the yellow rods look like they're the same size, and there's only 2 of them I can see, so we're going to use those right away. Okay. Oh, you know, this morning I was watching, I made a video of people that were making music at my McDonald's, and somebody walked in the way, so before they walked in the way, I turned it off, so I only got like 30 seconds of it. But is live music, did they actually get a copyright strike, or you can't play live music because it was like there's something about YouTube on a short, and I'm like, really, shorts normally they don't seem they can even care. Yeah, I got this thing up. I don't know how to do any of this monetization stuff. It's all new to me, and I feel kind of bad about it at the same time. But if they're going to put commercials up anyway, why should they get all the money? I'm making the content. So, I mean, if I don't know, I don't know if that changes anything at all, really. You know, I just hope it doesn't backlash, like if I have a song on there somewhere and I don't realize it, that I end up getting my checking account drained and it gets the opposite direction. That would be terrible. Instead of making money, I'll be losing money. I'm pretty sure that I'm about to make an illegal move here. Not like illegal as in the law, but this is an okay move. But then what they're showing me next is put this on here. Oh, okay, they do it this way. I was about to say, if you do it this way, that's an illegal move. Like with the Lego, how to do things. Okay, because you can technically do this right here, but it's making a mess with the friction, so it's bad for the blocks. This is the way they want to do it. Okay, that's right. That's fine. We have to actually have one of these sets because I'm not sure. I mean, it's like I keep passing by the set going, I don't know. It's one of these sets that I was never really sure. I like motorcycles. I just don't know how well this is going to turn out. I did build a motorcycle with some fake blocks, like not fake blocks, but you know, not Lego brand. And that turned out pretty cool. Those were like light up blocks. It's funny that sometimes the non-Lego brands are better than Lego brand. People are so loyal to Lego brands, they don't realize that there's a lot of other great block sets out there. And since Lego is not my sponsor, I have no affinity to promote them. Where's the other one at? Yeah, I really do want to start building a castle soon, but I don't know. It feels like I always, if I start something, I have to interrupt it and I won't be able to finish it. Yeah, it's been storming and raining all day. So how have y'all been? How's the weather out there? I need another one of these. Ooh, there's a can tab on the end of that one. Like it's gonna make a soda. Nope, it's upside down. That's why I didn't see it. All right, a black 2x3. Okay. All right. So when I first saw these, I think they were holding weapons for a weapons rack in a castle set. These pieces. I don't know if these all have official names to them, but I always call them weapons rack holders. Okay, I'm looking for a black wedge. There we go. All right, the next piece is going to be a little bit more complicated. I can't hold on to that and do it, so nope. There's a piece of meat. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I get on here and start yawning. That's not good. I'm so tired. No, I got some sleep last night. I didn't get the night before. Nope, I did not get much sleep. I woke up at 2:30 with a cramp in my leg. That was not fun at all. All right, I'm looking for there it is. I'm not sure what these are called, but I always like, you know, they definitely convert one flow to another one. All right, now I need it's either a black or a gray one of these that's shorter. There's not that many pieces, but I'm still having a hard time finding them. I gotta get some more plates. That's what I should have been doing. So I won't have to keep using blue on the ones that are like blue and gray like this that kind of blend in too well. The only one I see that can work is that red one. Oh, here it is, right beside the red one, just as I said that. Okay. It shows to put it in partially. Okay, I'm gonna stick it in this way. Yeah, one of the things that I was watching on the video said that the trend now is to go back to 3 3/4 inch figures instead of 6 inch. I'm going, well, I'm not complaining there, that's for sure. And I hope he didn't say it like he was happy about it either. He said it more like reluctantly, and I'm like, I am so glad because I do not need 6 inch figures. They're too big, and I've been buying too many. I prefer 3 3/4. Yeah, here lately I've been looking at some things I want to get, like things that I used to have that I wish I still had. All right, so that one thing I was looking at right here, this piece, looks like it goes to a can top. Well, I'm in the shadow right there. See, that looks like a drink can top. need a blue. There it is. Alright, I'm guessing that's the gas thing, but you know, it's not a pop-top gas thing, that's for sure. I don't know why the Ghostbusters song is in my head, and it's not the good Ghostbusters. It's like the Let's Go Ghostbusters, let's go, let's go. I haven't seen that cartoon in forever, but that song stuck in my head. And that was more of the real Ghostbusters. Probably because I'm thinking about that whole how they're going to go back to 3 3/4, because he said that whenever he was showing pictures. This is Tiberius Hanger. He was showing pictures of the O-ring 3 3/4 Ghostbuster figures, but the movie figures, which I am not a fan of the movie. I am a fan of the, well, I don't say a fan, but if I was a fan, I'd have some of the action figures. But now, yeah, right. Try to kill them now, they're too expensive. Wait, I'm doing this backwards. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have like the cartoon Ghostbusters. That was a really good cartoon, in my opinion. And I know what you're saying. Oh, wasn't it like ghosts like demons? Yeah, yes, it is. This was before I was saved when I watched it. And it was a lot of fun. And yes, there's a lot of demonic things on there, but it doesn't portray them in a positive light, except for Slimer. It has like the Sam Wayne, the spirit of Halloween. He's evil. He's not good. So it's like, hey, that kind of goes along with what we believe in. So sometimes if you're like, well, that cartoon has evil things on it. Yes, but is it portrayed as evil? Then it's a good thing, because when bad people are considered bad, then that's good. It's only bad if it's showed as like, oh, the spirit of Halloween, he's one of the good guys, that kind of thing. All right, make sure I'm up to speed here. This is now step number 20. So you guys, like certain cartoons like Ghostbusters, that's one they need to put. I'm sure they have it on DVD, but I've never seen it on DVD. All right, hold on. There's like a tricky thing we gotta do. I gotta spin it this way. There we go. And then we gotta get these little pieces. Goes right here. And then, see, the first time I ever saw this piece, it was on a cart that was, it had 2 wheels, and it was a little Lego figure from the village, from one of the castle sets was carrying it. And these were holding on to the things on the side, like, you know, hammers and things like that. So this is like my first experience was in the 80s of that piece. I didn't fill my cup all the way up. Let's go, Ghostbusters. I was about to just go, since it was storming and dark and stuff, I didn't want to. Right now, I think, look how red my hands look. Just from the one light source and the one right behind me. Maybe I'm casting a shadow and it's causing a redness and everything. We're not getting much sun, we're not getting any sunlight really. Well, technically we're getting sunlight, but let me put it this way, we're not getting sunshine. Look how red I look. I don't look that red in real life. I look like a crab on here. That's hilarious. That's the way the iris is being disrupted by all the other things. Let's go, Ghostbusters. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Somebody else actually picked this set up because the Dollar General is usually your last chance to get something. Like after Walmart's pretty much knocked it out of their store, Dollar General will pick it up for like until they sell it out. And then honestly, most of the time Dollar General is not cheaper. It's just more easy to get in and out of, that's all. Especially if you live down here, like, oh my gosh. I think Ocean Isle's gonna get their own Walmart soon, so hallelujah. Oh, I met well, I don't think I met technically, but somebody commented on one of my videos that actually lives in Ocean Isle. I was like, yes, finally some local people. Because he asked if it was that new store I was talking about with Ross. Because at first, like, do I know you? Because I'm like, this is, I didn't recognize the name, and on my phone while I was looking at it. It said user or something like it said user blah blah blah, a bunch of numbers. So I had to get on my PC to see maybe it was somebody. I know Ben Parker Comics, and I was like, he wasn't him. So I was like, I thought it was him maybe, but it was just weird how it was showing his name. Anyway, so I hope I didn't frustrate him with my too many. I just thought he was Ben Parker at first, but I was like, why is it not showing his name? That was just weird. Anyway, so Ben Parker's on the other island. He's on Oak Island, and that's east of us. He said, I'm on the island south of you. I'm like, well, there's no island south of us except maybe Puerto Rico. So I hope he wasn't taking that the wrong way when I said that. I was just saying, I wasn't trying to be a snob about it or something. I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was just saying there's no island south of us. He must be talking about, because you look at North Carolina's East Coast, you think, oh yeah, it's either you go north or you go south. Not where I live. It's curving, so I guess technically he's south, but which one? Because the most southernmost point is off of Oak Island. It's called Southport, not Southport. It's off of Southport, but it's called, I think it's Bald Head Island is the southernmost point in North Carolina. And so if you're south of me, you're in the ocean. But if you're south, you can go either way with that. But I think what he meant was west up. So I hope he didn't take that the wrong way. Because, I mean, you know, I can come off as a little brash sometimes. I'm not trying to be unless I'm trying to be. And you pretty much know the difference. All right, I'm a little confused. I got to go through here with this. Okay, so it's just hiding on there. It's going the other thing. Okay. All right. Where am I looking at here? For a wheel? The wheels are dusty, though. No, there's some people on the internet that I have to be less than nice to, but it wasn't him. So sometimes I seem very abrupt or rude. All right, hold on. I gotta do this. All right, and then put one more piece on, and then it's just gonna kind of friction hold it. Somebody slid on for 5 seconds. It's like it's funny how I keep seeing these little people come in and out, and it's like they're checking in. They're going, nah, not exciting enough for me. It's not enough bells and whistles to get me going. All right, now we're gonna build some other things. Not quite sure what this is right now. Let me find the pieces before I distract myself. Oh, handlebars. Okay, gotcha. I think. No, this isn't handlebars. It must be something else. The handlebars go to the side. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for the ones that like a robot's armpit. There's one. Okay, good gosh. I need 2 robot armpits. Oh my gosh, my hands. Every time I look at the screen, I keep going, why are my hands so red? Oh, that's probably why old ladies like to hold my hands when we pray at church. Like, your hands are just so warm. I'm like, well, that's because I'm not old and feeble. I don't say that, but it's like all the old ladies love to hold my hand. It's like, because my hands are so warm because I'm constantly moving. You know, it's like an athletic heart. People don't understand what that means. They go, they say, you have an athletic heart. You're not an athlete. No, but I have an athletic heart. That's not the same thing. I was an athlete for a while, but not very long and not very good. You know, too little, too late. Que será, será. Que será, será. Whatever will be, will be. Now we're building the handlebars. Eventually, I hope people will start watching during this time, and then I won't get so bored. Right now, I'm like, I really want to turn the radio on, because I'm like, if I turn the radio on, then I'll get copyright strike. You know what I could do? I could wear headphones, but then I use this as my, scratch that then. Maybe I can listen to some music with a different, I have another iPhone, it's an older one. Could use it. Where's the, oh, here it is. So there's nothing holding the handlebars like in place. They just kind of flip-flop around. Something tells me there's going to be something to hold it. Right now, it's very frustrating how dangly they are. There it is. Alright. Got the handlebars are rolling. Alright, something I'm supposed to do. It doesn't show it over here, but on the next page you can clearly see. Okay, so look, there's nothing going into these last two things. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm about to jam something up into it. That's what. Oh, I see. I was like, there's something inside of them now, but it's from the bottom is why. Oh, gotcha. So that's what's going to lock the handlebars in place, because they're just flipping and flopping right now. They're just a flipping and a flopping, moving and grooving. There's always a song playing in my head. If you cut every corner, you got more time to play. It's the American way. So if you ever want to play Name That Tune, or go on the, if they ever come up with a game show called Name That Tune, and you need a partner that you want to win with, I'm that person. We used to actually play Name That Tune. I went to summer camp, and as soon as they play it, bam, I get it like right away. Except when they play modern crap. I don't listen to modern crap. This was back in the 80s, so I mean, I was up to speed back then. Nowadays, nope. Modern crap, not for me. I mean, modern stuff. Sorry, I know that's offensive to say modern crap. Even in the, like, when I listen to the K-Love, I'm like, I'd rather listen to, like, when I, on my iPhone, when I want to listen to some music, I don't listen to K-Love. I listen to, let me do this, make sure I'm doing this correctly. There we go. I listen to, not that K-Love's bad, it's just like, I'd rather listen to classicchristianrock.net, or, okay, whoa. I thought it was one big piece that was like that. I was like, man, that's a lot of stuff going together. And then there's a thing going in here. Alright, got these two. Oh, these things go all the way up. Okay. The two pieces I just put on, I thought they were supposed to stay at the bottom, they go all the way up. So I just put it on the flat surface, I can squeeze them all the way up. Okay, make sure the orientation is correct for this. Now we're going to go with the, this is where I'm really anal retentive. I want the little lines to go in the same place, so I want them on the inside. Something about these pieces remind me of Purple Pieman, like his hat or something maybe. Anyway. Is there anybody out there? Anybody at all? Anybody out there? Oh, I just gotta let go. I know you love my music. Is there somebody, do you even care? Does anybody care? For fooling. Alright, so now we got the gear part of this on. Put the wheel on, put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Alright, got the other gear part. And then we put this piece on. Now we're gonna, whoa, I almost kicked it off. Now we're gonna put it right there on the handlebars. This is pretty cool actually. I kind of dig this. I've built, motorcycles before, but I don't know. Not like, I don't think I've built a Lego one before. Like Mega Constructs has a few of them you can build with, I don't know, there's an old Mega Constructs kit that I don't know if I still have, but I loved it, and if I sold it, I'm gonna be really ticked at myself. But it's the, it's an Egyptian one, where, it looks like a Anubis, but it's block bots is what they're called. That was a cool set, even though it was kind of a terrible set. I should have glued it together and kept it because it looked cool, Oh, look, it even turns. That's awesome. That's pretty sweet right there, isn't it? That's nice. All right, so now what do we do? Is this? I'm on page 31. Okay, we're building the little things on the side, the exhaust pipes. Hold on. These are supposed to go down like they're suspension. Okay. So now we're building the exhaust pipes. So I hope I don't get tired or exhausted. Oh, get it, exhausted. I can't wait. Sooner or later, I bought a lot of stuff during that big week of what's it called? Choice Week, where you get like extra percents off, free shipping, blah 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 blah. I am so looking forward to when all that stuff comes in. I'm just excited every day. I'm like, please come in today. From AliExpress, I got a lot of their fake Lego Ninjago stuff, but it's stuff that I've never seen in America, so I don't think it is. Y'all can tell me when I build it. So it's one of the sets is, or I think I only ordered 2 of the 6 cars they had provided, but they don't look like any cars I've ever seen from the Ninjago series. But the figures are definitely knockoffs of a Ninjago. Are those points supposed to be there? Yeah, okay. I thought it was like leftovers from a model kit, like sprue. All right, we got the curvy piece going up. Then we got another piece on here for another curvy piece going in. And then we got the tend piece. I want this line to go to the side, just because. All right, exhaust manifold goes into the second opening. Then this goes, I should put this in first, just because of the juxtaposition. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's really groovy. I can dig it. I still got more pieces to do, because he's just going to be sitting on the wheel, and that would kind of scratch it. Well, you know, if you don't have toilet paper, you can always take the seat off your motorcycle and then just like, just wipes your butt while you're riding. I was like, I don't think we're done yet. He needs a seat. All right, here's the seat. I just gotta let go. Now I got another song stuck in my head. I went from Ghostbusters to anyway. Yeah, maybe it's more. I should definitely just play music. I just keep wondering: are other people out there? Are people not anything else to do? All right. Yeah, everybody's probably at work right now. Working 9 to 5. Oh, great. No, that sounds bad. Got a way to make a living. Barely getting by. My dad was asking me today if Wesley's retired yet. I'm like, Dad, he has a really easy job. I hope his boss isn't listening, which I seriously do. But, I mean, like, seriously, he's got an easy job. Why would he retire when he could just make money for doing next to nothing, pretty much, you know? I know my job was stressful, but every job's stressful compared to what my job was. You know, working in the bomb squad, working national security, trying to protect Hillary Clinton from crazy people, which is like a protector from herself. Yeah, right. All right, that is it. So that little seat is a weird looking seat, though. I guess the seat's okay. I'm trying to figure out why there's a bump there. I've been on motorcycles before, and I don't remember a bump like a brick right there. Usually the seats are kind of just more like a heart-shaped balloon. All right, so what do you guys think? It reminds me of my dad's motorcycle. I probably should put a picture up of it. I mean, I have only a real picture. We didn't have the computer things back in the 70s, but he used to drive an Indian motorcycle, because we aren't rich enough to have Harleys even back in the 70s. But yeah, so we got the kickstand. Nice. It's got a little kickstand right there. All right, so what scale is it going to be in? Is it, look how red my hand looks right there. It is not that red, really. All right, so it's too big for the Masters Universe Donatello. All right, here's the most natural choice. Because if anybody wants to ride a Harley, it would be Zartan. Zartan. He's getting his tan. Oh, yeah. I'm afraid I'm going to knock his legs out. He almost became my pocket buddy today, but I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Plus, if I take pictures like of comparing things to 3 3/4, people will probably keep on asking, well, but why does he don't have a shirt on? Because this is my original Zartan from my childhood. That's why he has no knee pads. That thing came off and broke. The last time I saw his, it wasn't even a shirt anyway. Imagine this, but the opposite. The tabs that went up to here were snapped because if you put it on the ground and pushed it, you would pop those right off. So I didn't do that, obviously. It got into the bottom of a barrel and got crushed. These little knee pads, they come off and get lost. If you ever find, this is about as close as you're going to a complete Zartan, and he's really loose and his crotch is gone. I don't know, how does his crotch get gone? I mean, I just put him on motorcycles like this a lot, and then that eventually broke it. I don't know. But there's a metal hanger in there, so maybe it's just friction between that when you're moving this. The metal hanger, it looks like a little clothes hanger. Seriously, if you ever taken one of these things apart, it's attached to a rubber band inside of his chest, and there's the screw goes through the place where the rubber band goes around. So the rubber band goes up and around through there. So he's a little bit small for this, but yeah, kind of works with him. If he was like more 6-inch, okay, so Donatello is too big. No, all I have in there is just the only thing I have on the table are even smaller figures like this. I don't feel like getting up, so I guess maybe a Power Ranger size figure or something. Because Donatello is supposed to be 5.5 inches, but he dwarfs that thing. And then the 3 3/4 inch guy, he's like, looks like a child trying to ride it. Get Tarzan. You ever notice that Zartan and Tarzan have the same letters? All right, so, well, okay, that's about as best I'm gonna get right there is getting Zartan on there. Maybe I'll get a Bionicle and scaling to the same size to ride the motorcycle. But overall, it looks pretty good. It just needs like a sticker right here to identify what kind of motorcycle it is. Is it a Harley or is it an Indian? I'm favorable to the Indian because that's what my dad had. We got lots of extra pieces left over. But then again, there's also 3 builds, and I don't really feel like building any other ones. So this was my favorite build, not just because it's the one on the box. It's just, this is a motorcycle. This is a child's toy. I mean, if it was a real motorcycle, this is something kids would ride around in their backyard. This is ridiculous. It just is. But this is cool. Except that seat. I just experienced. I feel like it should have more back here. Like a real motorcycle has more, but that's just my perspective. All right. Well, anyway, now that people are joining me, now that I'm leaving, comment below. Let me know what you think. And if there's a certain time of day when I should go live, let me know. I get in the mood to build, and there's nothing to do outside because it's raining, and it's been storming. The old man is snoring. I might just go get on to Minecraft for a while and listen to, maybe watch a movie. I was watching this morning while I was working on something. What was it? Lost in Space. So maybe I'll go watch another episode of Lost in Space. Yeah, I mean, I dig it. Oh, wait, the light was up. Here, the light's supposed to be like that. I could dig it. The only thing that would be really cool is if they actually got a chain. I'm sure some of the better ones do that. But if you can get like a chain that goes from the back tire up into the engine, that would be super cool. But I guess for $12 or $10 or whatever, this is going to be as good as you get. But I dig it. I never had tires that big on there. I remember I did have a motorcycle when I was looking at the block bots. There was one of the block bots that had a motorcycle. I was like, I had that. I remember now because I turned the motorcycle tires into like a hovercraft thing instead. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it though. Well, whoever you are that's watching, thanks for joining in, and comment below to see if there's a better time for me to join to get a live stream going. And now that I'm in here and I'm doing this stuff, I need to find out about that other thing that people do with the little duck on it, steam duck or something. And if somebody else wants to get and do live streams, I'm game. I'm available sometimes, but I can't promise. I mean, that's why I don't have any certain days. Like if I could have a certain day every week to do something, that would be great. But unfortunately, with the schedule I got with my dad, you never know what day it's going to be. There could be rough days, let me put it that way, where he gets wanders off and gets lost, and yeah. So I am unpredictable at this point, unfortunately. But that's why I have to be spontaneous on here. So thank you for watching, and how do I get off of here? X and N.